Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm James.
And I'm Brian. Welcome to the Only Old Town podcast. But always, let's see. Today, we're going to do our highlights of businesses that are opening. We got a couple that may be closed, a couple of them. So we'll go through all that today. We were going to have a guest, but we got to move on from that. So today's going to be all about highlighting everything that happened, businesses and stuff. So let's get started with a new business opening, a little gallery
to talk about. Yep.
Yeah, a little gallery and clothing place called Blue Desert and Soul. This is an art gallery. Brian Banish is going to be the artist in this gallery, and they have different size pictures that you can get. They have clothing that's coming in. She has a small selection started so far in the store. She's getting a delivery of more stuff. Some of the art will be showing up here really soon. But right now you can check out everything online for her for the bluedesertandsoul.com. That'll kind of give you an idea what's coming in the store when she gets everything set up. But she does have it open right now. So
yeah, I've walked by a couple times, and she's been in there. She seems really nice. I think it was Corinne. And like I said, they're not fully open, but they do have some cool hats and stuff in there. And then next, of course, is the Caesars Republic opened on the 6th. So that is an 11-story hotel. They have 265 rooms. 5 of them are VIP suites that have over 2,500 square feet. And then they have
the expensive room.
Yeah, so they also have it's right behind the Fashion Square Mall, and they actually have a pool on the 7th floor, and that is they have 2 pools. They have one on the 7th floor and one on the ground floor, and that is actually going to be right next to their 7 restaurant. It's called 7, and that's a pool lounge and dining.
Sounds kind of like
dining.
Sounds kind of like a Lucky Sevens thing going on there. Okay. 7th floor,
right?
7th is the restaurant.
Yeah, I need one more 7 and you got jackpot. But they don't do any gambling in this one unless it's on your own phone, which most people are doing now anyway.
First Caesars without a casino, right?
I think so. I believe so. Yep. And then it's also it's like I said, just north of Fashion Square. It's part of the Caesars family, and
that just finished too, so it's all fresh and brand new.
Yeah, so we got our maps in there. Well, at least we got them in the hands of the concierges.
Right on.
And they were picking my brain. There was 2 or 3 of them. There was 2 that were like right there, and there was another one kind of sitting behind. I don't know if she was a concierge or a manager or something, but they were all asking me all kinds of questions, and I gave them a couple maps and. Yeah, so that was
we'll get them up to speed with Scottsdale so they can make sure their guests are up to speed. But that's a brand new hotel. So if you guys want to get in there and check that place out, it's all nice and fresh for now.
Right. And they do have so there's 3 restaurants total in there. There's 7 is an American restaurant, they said, but they didn't even have their menu on their website yet. So it's all
still putting everything together.
Yeah, but they had to open by the 6th. So and then there's 2 other restaurants down on the levels, on the ground levels. It's first floors is Pronto and Luna, and those are by Jida, if I'm saying that right. I believe Jida de Laurentiis. I had to listen to that one a few times. She's actually on the Food Channel. She's pretty famous.
Is she a chef?
Yep. She's it's like I've seen her on like Good Morning on some of those other like morning shows and things like that. And so they're both Italian based. One's Pronto's more breakfast and lunch. Some good sandwiches and like baked goods, muffins and not pies. I didn't see pies. I saw like cakes and really good cookies. I want to try they saw one that it was a chocolate chip cookie that sounded really good.
And chocolate chip cookie, period.
Yeah. And then the Italian, Luna, the Italian is dinner. And that's Italian with a California influence. And I saw one that I want to try. So they have appetizers, and you have the spaghetti or the pastas, and then they have the entrees, and there was antipasta, I think I saw it. But anyway, I didn't see any desserts on their dinner menu but for the Luna, I'm sure they have some. But it was probably they probably have the same one that they have for Pronto. I saw tiramisu and everything on that one. So it's probably, they can get that for you. But I don't know because it's not open yet. Or
That's another place we're going to have a dinner.
yeah, so they had lemon spaghetti with shrimp. That sounded really good. And then I saw this one too, Brian, the 32-ounce porterhouse steak for $2. So that's a lot of steak.
That's a whole lot of steak. I'll have to find somebody else for sure to eat that with.
Right.
So what else we got? We got that new Neighbors, the Berry Acacia Bowl place. I was kind of looking that up. I've never had an acacia bowl. I'm not even sure what it is. So I guess that's something I'll have to go check out. They just opened, right?
Yep. Yeah.
It says now open Sunday through Thursday, 9 to 5, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 7.
Yeah, I ran in there yesterday after I was dropping off some maps at the Hyatt Place. It's right behind Hyatt Place, kind of right on Drinkwater there.
So
it used to be Simon's Hot Dogs.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You told me that.
Yep.
And the hot dog place is gone.
And I met a couple of gentlemen in there. I didn't have my pen.
Well, maybe you should have found out what this stuff is.
I know. I didn't have my pen. They talked really, I didn't have my pen. I lost my pen when I was out. Anyway, and he did tell me it's called Berry Best Acacia Bowls, and they were rated #1 in Arizona on Yelp. They have a couple other stores around Arizona, and they opened a week ago. They'll be putting their signs up, and I'm going to go back in this week with my pen and make sure I get all their information. They also have some kind of lounge, and they're going to be doing a Sunday fun day there.
Yeah.
Yep. So I remember you were asking about that the other day. It was kind of
where'd all the Sunday fun day stuff go?
Yeah,
it's not around anymore. Oh, come on! I'm trying to find out what an acacia bowl is because I literally don't know what it is. So let's try and figure that out for myself anyway.
There you go.
Allow all cookies.
Right.
Your guide to perfect health.
So
and then I'm sure people out there know what they are, so they'll go check it out. It looks to me like some sort of yogurt cup.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's some kind of berry. I'm sure I've had something with them before, like blended in like those smoothies and stuff. But the acacia bowls are probably with yogurt and everything.
All right, we're gonna have to go check it out. Maybe when we're done.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Are we still with openings, or are we down to some closings now? Unfortunately, some sad news about a couple places.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We have French's designer jewelry. French Thompson was the designer for that place. He's been here for 28 years, and sadly, they're going to close their doors in a few months. So they're having a nice sale there. This is where your wife got something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Picked up some jewelry over here.
Yeah, I found this out Thursday when we were walking around the art walk. They had a big sign up there. And so we walked in and she saw something she liked, got a really good price on it. Silver with a green stone. I don't know what kind of stone it was, but
nice.
Yeah. She was happy with them. Now I just got to take her out so she can wear them.
So you guys go check that out and maybe support them just one last time before they go out of business. They're just right on the west side of Scottsdale Road at Main Street. So pretty easy to find right there. Right in the heart of the art district.
Yeah. And French, I think he was kind of on some of the boards for the art walk or something like that too. So he was participated, and then they were always friendly when we went in there. And then also there's the Dennis June Gallery, and I know they have some furniture and a lot of artwork and all kinds of things in there. I'm not sure when they're closing. French said that his lease is up in September. So
we got a couple months for that one.
Yeah. So, and then I think that was it that I saw. Not a lot of people.
I thought you said we had one other place that was closing.
Well, the hot dog place is already closed.
Right.
those two.
Well, that's a good thing then. We can't find any more, so that's always good. It's sad,
Right.
it's sad to see them go, but it's always interesting to see who takes their place and
Right.
what comes up next.
Right.
So,
Okay.
and so we're on to some more things to do, right?
Yeah, let's
Get on to some spring training games.
There you go.
The reason people here in Arizona right now to watch some baseball. I had the schedule pulled up. Wait a minute. I got it right here. Let's see. For those of you going to games the next Thursday, right? The 7th. Yeah. So Thursday the 7th is going to be the Athletics and the Giants. Wow, I had the times for all these games. Where'd that go?
There, I think that one's at 7.
There we go. Here we go. I got it. On the 7th. Yeah, that game is actually the Dodgers on Thursday the 7th at 7 p.m. That's the night game.
Right. I think that's the only night game over here this year.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
So-
we have the Athletics and the Giants. That's on Saturday at 1. And then let's see. There was one more game this week, I think, that we had White Sox and Giants on Sunday the 10th. And that game's also at 1 o'clock.
Right.
So, yeah, that's all our games. Definitely get down there and check out a game. I've heard they've had some really good games so far, too. And the crowds have been really nice. Scottsdale's really busy. Everybody's enjoying the weather out here right now is amazing. So if you're coming into town, get ready to enjoy some beautiful days.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things going on, too, out there.
So do we want to keep going with the rest of the baseball schedule?
You can throw out a little bit more if you want. And then whatever I got on there. And then... while he's doing that, we also have this week is Sun and Sounds on Sunday the 10th. That's a free concert in Civic Center Park, and it's going to feature AJ O'Neal. I don't know if I said that right. I mean, I thought it would be O'Neal, but I'll double check that. But it's AJ and the Sugar Thieves, and they're in Scottsdale in the Civic Center Plaza. That's a free concert, and that's from 12 to 4 in the afternoon. So bring umbrellas for shade and, your blankets to sit down on. And
enjoy some fun in the park. We went the other night. It was a nice night at the park.
Right. And then also Shine On Floyd is going to be...
The tribute for Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
That's good. That one should be a really good one. The tribute concert for Pink Floyd, that is at the Civic Center Performing Arts Center, and those tickets go from $30 to $50, but that should be a lot of fun.
Right. So there's also a free... I get the free ones today.
Sorry, guys. I'm charging you for everything you got to go to.
That's what Brian telling me we need to make money on. No. So you can catch a free movie in the park on the 9th, or was it that? Make sure that's the 9th. Is that? Yes, the March 9th at 7. And that's going to be, of course, baseball. It's going to be Sandlot. And you can bring your dog and your blankets and all that. And, support the people that do the stuff in the arts district and the plaza and all that. So that's all pretty new in there. We went to a concert there Thursday
night.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really like what they've done with the park and the remodel. It's really user friendly, and they have a couple of different nice little performing areas. I don't know what they call them, little Ramada areas that they do there. But the Navy Jazz Band was a lot of fun the other night.
Yeah. Got some pictures up on the Instagram, so check
those out. I think there's a video on the YouTube. Did that get put up yet?
Yeah. I mean, of that
night.
Of that night.
I don't think that got put up.
I don't know if
we're going to get that up there right away, though.
Yeah.
That band was pretty good. That was a lot of fun to watch, those guys.
I do a bunch of stuff and then realize I didn't switch something and it goes to the wrong place. And we're learning.
Get it together.
Yeah, but hang with us. We'll get through this season. When it slows down a little bit, we'll learn a little more, but we'll still tell you what's going on, right?
So we got the farmers market Saturday mornings. That's every Saturday.
Right.
Right over there on getting down on 2nd and Brown. Said last week. We got that little party spot right there in the corner of 2nd and Brown.
And So what else? We have also, there's something towards the end of the month in the park that's going to be pretty big. Klein, what's his, Klein and the Peacemakers?
Oh, yeah. You were talking Roger Klein.
Roger Klein and the
Klein
Peacemakers.
and the
That's
Peacemakers?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger Klein and the Peacemakers. They'll be there. There's a family-friendly event going on in the park. I think it was the 27th or 23rd, somewhere. I did take a picture of that somewhere, too.
The 23rd would be
It's called Desert Jam.
Desert Soul Jam?
Yep, the Desert Soul Jam.
Scottsdale Civic Center from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be a lot more than just him. That should be a fun night.
On the marquee, it said it starts at 2 p.m., but it didn't give an ending, so I just marked it to 11. So I don't know. But it should be going on into the evening, I think. So because it said it was all ages, it should be fun. I saw them down in Puerto Penasco when I lived down there for a couple of years.
That's a fun place to go.
Rocky Point. And
you ever get a chance?
Yeah, it was. They used to rock the house, and the beach was always fun. Those times, that was a good time. So. Rocky Point's like our ocean.
It's our spring break outside of the country spot.
Right.
So yeah, if you're in Arizona, you're either going to Havasu or you're going to Rocky Point for spring break. Those are the two spots.
All right.
So we got some more Giants games we can go over. Like Wednesday the 13th, they're playing the Reds. My grandpa would love that. He was a Cincinnati Reds fan. I'm from Ohio, so.
Are they playing the Cubs anytime? Did you see anything in there?
Let's see.
I know I don't have everything listed. Again, I'm still I'm spending about an hour or two each day adding stuff to it.
Have the Guardians on the 16th.
Right, I think that was the last one
We got the St. Patrick's Day block party at Gilligan's starting on the 15th. Gilligan's throws a heck of a party, dude. When they do a block party, they do a block party.
Right.
That place is fun. So, yeah, check that out. That's from 11 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. It's Friday night. I'll bet it goes later than that.
I'm sure too. Again, I didn't.
Way later than that. So
that actually I think it goes for a couple days. So I just didn't want to fill up the whole the whole page with like
let's see. I don't see any Cubs games. If they're going to play the Cubs,
they probably are. Yeah,
they might play the Cubs. Maybe they'll go over the Cubs stadium.
Yeah, but again, no, they might still. There's still some more stuff I have to enter in there. I've been I've been trying to put an hour or two each day.
This was just a quick calendar we threw together for today anyway. Let's see, the White Sox on Sunday the 10th.
All right.
But that's in March.
Right.
So yeah, Sunday the 10th.
So next week, guess what, guys? Scottsdale was named the 10th happiest city in the U.S. in a recent Wallet Hub rating. It's the article I read in AZ Central, and they said, because it's Wallet Hub, they said the clickbait was, can money buy you happiness?
And that's how we became the happiest city.
Well, there was a bunch of other, they said there was like 100, there was 180 cities that they measured, and I think there was some like 62 points. But money was one of them. I
was going to say, what were some of the things that they based it on?
I was running around this morning, and I just that one's something that just popped up on my feed. Actually, I could probably find it here.
There you go. Check it real quick.
And then also...
you look that up. So while you're here, you can also do some other things. While you're running around, you can check out a Segway tour. Or that's Scottsdale Segway Tours, or you can do Cactus Jock's Ride Along. And it's not Jack, it's Jocks. And he has little ride along animals that you can ride through Old Town, and he gives you a fun little tour and tells you some of the stuff that's going on. You can always grab a golf cart tour.
Should I do some self-promoting on my food tours?
Well, yeah, we can do the Taste It tours, James here is one of the food tour guides for Taste It tours around Scottsdale, so he can tell you a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm. So, based on 29 key indicators of happiness, including depression rates, income growth rates, and average leisure time per year, we came in 10th. So... sure there's more to it there, but
number 10.
Yeah.
Well, you feel happy?
The top 10. Most of the time. Yeah.
Yes, it's working.
Yeah, I get to walk around here all the time, and and then I walk around for work here if I'm not walking around here just trying to find out what's going on. So yeah, the tours, they're a lot of fun. We stop at usually 5 or 6 different places. We have a couple of them that go on in Old Town. I'm trying to get Jessica to come in. And
each tour is 5 or 6 stops.
Yep. So she can tell you a little more. And we work with different restaurants up in the waterfront tour. We work with Sienna. No, that would be
Yes.
Loco Patron or Barrio Queen, and Barrio Queen and Merkin Vineyards winery over here.
Okay.
That's the one that's owned by the lead singer Tool.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
Maynard. What's his name? Maynard. Yep. And then One Handsome Bastard, and we get a really good pretzel there. And then
it's not just a pretzel.
Yeah,
it's a pretzel ham sandwich, and it's amazing.
It's actually a really special one that you can only get. Well, actually, because we're talking about the tour, that's kind of something they make for the tour.
Yeah, that's a special thing that's not on One Handsome Bastard's menu. That is a food tour only thing. So if you want to try an amazing pretzel sandwich, she only does it for the tour people.
And then Brian makes me call him if we're doing a tour so he can shoot over there and see if he can
grab a sandwich if she's got a little left over. So.
And then on the south end or like the Old Town one, we'll do Cienagave. We'll do the Los Olivos, Craft 64, which is really good pizzas, and they have their own craft beers in there, and also what's it called? It's the Cornish pasty, and then we of course there's a couple snacks in there: gelato, macarons, tea like iced tea or hot tea tasting, depending on the time of year. So it's a lot of fun, and they take about 2.5 hours. But I don't want to get too much into it because I want to get Jessica in here now that I know we can do some
and get it all up
different
to her,
times. Right? Yeah. Again, this is about you guys. So, and we are kind of.
So I know Maya's doing their first pool party of the season. Is it the 10th?
It was the Sunday. It was the Sunday.
So Sunday the 10th, yep. And for all you DJ fans out there, they're going to have Deadmau5 out there. So go check that out. That'll be their first pool party of the season. And then
the pool's open. It's on their site. It said the pool is open.
Right, but this is their first big pool party.
Right. So yeah.
So this is the start of the pool party season for them. So they're going to start off with Deadmau5. So nice. That should be a good start off. And then they have a couple more DJs coming up for the next few weekends, and we'll go ahead and keep you guys posted on those when I didn't write them down for this week, but I was definitely wanted to make sure everyone knew Deadmau5 was coming in on the 10th. So
nice. And I think that's there's going to be a lot of stuff. So I think we'll.
What else?
Should we?
We can go back to the website and see what's going on.
Yeah.
By the way, if you watch this on a video and you see me keep jumping on my phone, it's because I'm going to our website and looking all this stuff up on our website, which you can do also.
Yeah.
It's that quick and easy. Right, it's not quick and easy. I'm sitting here looking stuff up, just trying to get the dates for you guys right. So, onlyoldtown.com. It's that quick and easy, and you'll find the same events I'm sitting here looking up for you.
Right, and make sure you look at like us on YouTube.
Damn it, we're ask all that stuff. Sending text messages.
Right. No. That's what we're doing. We're both kind of handling that stuff.
We do have a new YouTube page. We have the Instagram.
Right. They'll be showing up on the web page too. The podcasts are on the web page that connects, so you can just go to our web page and look it and it'll connect it. And when you're on it, just like it. Was it also
like it? Leave a comment.
Subscribe. That's the word I was looking for.
You can get us on wherever you guys listen to podcasts. I listen to us on Spotify. I was actually listening to us at the gym yesterday.
Right. I'm an Android guy, so I some of my friends, I had them pull it up, and they were we had a beer last night, and they pulled it up, and they were laughing, and they said he's going to go over to the rodeo.
He's going to try and get those tickets.
Yeah, so we'll see if that happens. So
that's another thing. If you are listening, remember there's a little secret in last week's podcast to help you get some tickets to the rodeo if you want to go check out Parada.
Yep. So, next week we're working on getting Zoya Fauna.
Okay.
Fora. No, I don't know if that's R and N. That's my bad. Right.
Your writing
it's
is awful, dude.
Zoya.
I hate your notes.
She said it to me twice, Zoya. Like, okay. And hopefully we can talk to her. She's the owner of the Wine Collective. And
that's right. She's has access to like all the different wines in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
So she can tell us about everybody's winery instead of having to go to each individual.
right. And I'm a member of a couple of the wineries.
I was going to say, although going to each individual is a lot of fun.
Brian and I have enjoyed that. It's nice having memberships around here, and some of those you just you're a little thirsty. You walk in and
Get a little wine tasting.
But I got to start carrying a little more cash on me because I always forget to have cash and make sure I tip out my bartenders. So, but I always get them when I go back.
Bartenders love cash.
Yeah. So
I know I did when I was a bartender.
anyway, thank you so much for listening. I think Brian, are we ready to kind of wrap it up?
I think we're kind of ready to wrap it up. I think we got everything. We got through the list of a good chunk of what's going on. And like I said, you saw us, both of us sitting here using the website.
It's my notes I pull off the website anyway. So
it's that quick and easy.
Or
So
I'm adding it onto the website when it's there.
like we said, just make sure you check it out. And if you're here, then like,
Pick up our brochures.
if you're in one of the hotels, see if they have a brochure. It'll give you all the information and some little tidbits on a couple different places on how to get your tours scheduled and stuff like that. So
Yep.
we got a lot of things going on the website. So just make sure you go ahead and check out, onlyoldtown.com
and Apple Podcast and the one that I'm on, Android. I always forget. It's so outdated that I always forget which one I'm on. So, yep.
Okay. Well, we'll get a hold of you guys and talk to you next week.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.